Hello. Hi. Welcome. I have been sick for a while, so now I can finally get back to playing Minecraft, and it feels good to finally be back and playing because I've been like thinking of playing all the time, but I haven't. I did get cheat my items back though. I'm not sure if it's all of them. It's actually definitely not all of them, but it's the most important ones. Uh, and I'm not completely sure if I got everything right, but it doesn't really matter. Uh, but today I am going to, uh, I'm gonna fix my farm even more. I want to be done with it. So it does work. I did try it a little bit earlier. Well, everything doesn't work. Oh, I have not made anything to actually empty the inventory. I have to do that as well, I guess. And it doesn't check if any of the things actually uh, uh, are mature to be harvested. It just harvests everything. But I think that's fine. I just have to not make it loop like all the time. Just sometimes. It will be fine. So it breaks everything on its way over here, and then it plants everything when it goes back. However, it doesn't do everything because I have told it to not do everything. I made it so just where it's supposed to go everywhere. I just made it stop, turn, and go up one. Just so I know that that part actually worked, which it seemed to do, which is awesome. Right, I put a bunch of, bunch of wheat in here earlier to get some more flour. I should make sure. I could have just left it there for when I actually needed it, but apparently not. Right, I found Enderman. I think I got that one at the end of last stream at some point. Maybe? I'm not really sure. But I do want to... I do want this Enderman to sit here instead. Also, I fixed... I think most of my lag problems. So now, even though it doesn't say I have too many more FPS, it feels like I have more. And that's the most important one. Most important part. Because now it's actually running on a server. And then I had to do a little bit more. I had to add a few mods that fixed performance, which I tried to do earlier, but it didn't really work because like it was things wasn't compatible. So I just hoped it would work, but apparently I just didn't try enough combinations. So now it should work. I have installed Embedium, which is kind of a version of Sodium, I think. It seems to be working, and that's most important. But yeah, for this turtle, it will just come back here, and then plant, or just go here and jump, and then go over here and jump. And then just go back and not empty its inventory, which maybe should be the first thing that I actually add. So, nether caterpillar. Oh, there's a nether caterpillar? That's cool. Nether high protein coated sugars. That's cool. Now I have one more thing that I can automate. That's really useful, because the more foods, the more different foods, the better. Okay. Oh, I think I entered it and tried to walk away. But now, apparently a thing disappeared. Let's see if I can get that back. No. Did just decide not to work because it want to be funny? Probably. That should be good, and then should get that thing, and now it should work. I don't think you can see it. Oh, you. Why do you see the same thing? That's. Oh wait, because it. Okay, let me fix that. So if I do that, and then change this window to, I think it's this one? No? Wait, what? Should be that one. And that doesn't help, no? It's not that one. There we go. Okay, so I was right. It just didn't want to work for some reason. Okay. Nice. And that. So now I should be able just to test. Yeah. I can do that. That is awesome. Is that a regeneration effect? It warmth. Okay. I do not remember what that does. But right now, I'm gonna just go into free cam so I can stay far away from enemies that will probably destroy everything I have. Like that spider, for example. It's not going to destroy anything, but it might actually still be able to destroy things. I'm not sure. First thing I'm going to do is... let's see, where is that function? Equip empty slot count. Drop off inventory. Oh, I do have a drop off inventory function. It just isn't doing anything. Good, then I did at least think of it. So what I'm going to do, because I know it works with all the basic harvesting for lead as the wheat and netherwort and those. So I'm just gonna comment this out and just make it go up and down. So I still know that it actually tries to do something at that point. But now if I do this pick and break, I believe this is for the melons and the sweet berries. So and this, I had to think. I have to remember what I did, because this is here the. Oh, okay. So first, I made the functions to equip this. This one does not need to go up. However, I will need the core to equip. I think I need the hoe and the core to equip, because the core I need to right click. So let's do equip peripheral. Let's just say that. Wait, if I say that it needs to do to equip hoe on the left side and it is already on the right side, I don't think I have done any code for that. So I'm just gonna ignore that for now and say that the hoe is always on the right side, and hopefully that works. Get it? Hopefully, because a hoe, okay. I'm clicking the hoe and then equip peripheral left. I think I just called it core. Maybe weak core, right? Because I might have other cores later that are not just weak. These are the things I need. Then if I look up here, it says turtle up, which I do not need to do. Then here's the loop to go inward. So I'm just gonna go inward. Sure. So 18 steps. And the forward, let's see. The thing is, first, I can't just go forward. First, I have to actually dig. First, I have to dig forward, then I have to look to the right, and then right click basically with a core. Did I put the core as, let's see, I have to, what's the word? Bind or wrap the core. Otherwise I can't use it at all. But let's actually, yeah. Let's first just make sure that it breaks all the things that it needs to. And after that, I can make sure that it just that it actually harvests everything else. I do need to break on the way back as well. I just realized. Let's just do this. Turtle dig but in the opposite order. So we have dig, move forward, dig, move forward. And then I want to do this exact same thing. However, turtle left, no, turtle turn left, and then turtle turn left again, and then it's going to go back. After that, I wanted to rotate twice again, because that is how I have it set up, as it should end by looking at where it just was. So now if I run the farm, it should first ignore that one, then it should go straight to there. Oh, it's already equipped. It starts to break them. Awesome. And then it should just go straight back. After it's done with this, I told it to turn left. That is not what I wanted. Turtle, turn left, of course. Let's fix that and go to turn left. Actually, I don't need to type everything again. Just need to do that. And then, what is it for? I equals 0. Actually, let's see how far away. It is on this last point, so I think I just need to do 18 straight up. Do turtle forward. Oh no, wait. Well, first of all, I've forgotten end, and then turtle dig, because things are in the way. Now that seems to be working. Good. I could just go outside and actually move it, but nah. Where's the fun in that? So let's see. Turtle left, then turtle forward, and turtle forward, and then turtle left. Now I think I fixed the thing in here. So if I now do farm, it doesn't work at all because I destroyed something, apparently. Two, 1, 2. I didn't change anything there. What? Number with nil? GPS low? Okay. Try to compare number with nil. Value in farm layouts. Why did it just suddenly decide like, no, I don't wanna. That should not be a thing. Is it because of the these GPSs? They seem to be working. Yeah. Like, why would it? What? Oh, wait, right. It can't do that because it doesn't have the modem on it. Right. That makes sense. Um, let's see. This is just where it goes. So let's do equip peripheral left. Wait, it has to do this basically in between all of the layouts because it needs to know where to go. So I'm just gonna do W modem, I think was the correct word for it. Yeah, for wireless modem. Yeah. Turn right. And now farm. Try to equip. There we go. Okay. So I have to. I think that would be fixed for all of them. Now, we'll see. Right, I also have no idea how full. Did I empty it or something? I think I did. And here it should, yeah, good. Good, good. Right, then when I am right-clicking everything, because I believe the items will just pop out in the world, I have to equip the magnet. That's right. And that is exactly what it should do because I disabled those. Good. And it should just walk on this last line. Yeah. Even though there will be no blocks there whatsoever. However, I just want to use the same code for the sweet berry bush as the tomato and the chili. Just because it's a lot easier. Oh, right. It has to do that part as well. So I have to change it to the modem at the end here as well. I could almost make a function that just when it calls like a locate function just like this one is, but it just temporarily equips the modem and then it would just equip back when it has gotten what it needs to. Maybe. But let's no, wait, I need to go into the Lua. I equals 0. That's a 1, not I. The buttons are so close to each other, so it was a misclick. Yep, I definitely didn't just see this straight line-ish of the 1 and just like, oh yeah, that's yep, that's it. That's the exact same thing as an I. My brain doesn't work. Let's see. Turtle dot forward, and here we go. it will just basically walk into this and then just continue to stay there. I can do exit, turn left, left. No, wait. It should. I didn't want to type right. I was too lazy. It needs to be facing that way when it starts. That's good. Why hasn't the melons grown back? Thought they would. I don't know. Now let's test. Because I am going to equip the weak core, I have to wrap it as well. For some reason, I don't have to wrap the modem. It just seems to work. I will have to wrap the magnet as well. So what I think I will do is in this function. All right, like, can I just click and make it go? No, doesn't seem like it. Can I control click to get there? No. Okay, no. I need to where was the function? Find peripheral. No. Equip peripheral left and right. I could make like a wrap function for each of these. And I would have to do it for all of them, maybe? I think there is something I can do so it would just be like a default function so it wouldn't just crash. Because if I have just wrap function, then I could just call it without checking what it is. I think for now I'm just gonna check. Oh, but these are so ugly already because it's the exact same thing. So do I I could maybe do it in find peripheral wrap? No. Because I needed them to be wrapped. Let's actually first. I'm not sure if I need. Wait, can I wrap them and then unequip them and then re-equip them and they would still be wrapped? That is a question. I have a test file. Let's just make a test.lua. where I try to equip, unequip, or wrap, and then unequip and equip something. Let's see. Was it not created? Yeah, it is. Why can I not see it? I'm just going to use a test file instead, because I already have it, and I can already see it. And rename test file as file.lua. Not sure if I even have to do that, but and that might actually destroy everything again. What happens if I just save this? Now I have one test file and one test file Lua. Can I, if I press this button? No. Wait, there's a refresh button. I'm stupid. I am so dumb. Let's delete that file and then actually use the test Lua that I created for this. So right now I have the core enabled. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna continue having that one enabled. Not entirely sure what. I forgot what I was saying. Let's see if I do core equals peripheral peripheral wrap left. I believe that yeah, there's no errors or anything. If I do that, I want to check what functions I can test with this. I know I can do that here. Charge will collect items, specific item. Sorry, dig block. Dig block. Get configuration. Think it's easy enough to try. Get configuration. It doesn't need anything, right? It's just yeah. It just gives me a bunch of things. Good. And I can just ignore that. So then if I do turtle dot. Wait, can I? Is there unequip? No. Wait, it would be an unequip, right? Turtle dot un. There's only equip left and right. Um. Hmm. Then I'm gonna test. I'm gonna go and check what is actually in its inventory. Because then I can just make sure that I select something empty. And then if I have the empty thing, then I can just easily check what's in the inventory. I can just empty it. A lot better. There we go. Hey, zombie! Thank you. Wait, was that it? No, I thought I saw a witch. It was not. I'm just blind. That's normal. As usual. Did I get a cooked potato from the zombie? I did not know that they drop cooked potatoes when they are burning. I mean, I knew that they sometimes drop potatoes, and it does make sense that when they're burning they would drop baked potatoes. But I guess not. Or I guess it does make sense. So there we go. Now I know nothing. I can do turtle.select one because then I know that it definitely doesn't have anything there. And we do turtle. Can I spell? No. Turtle dot equip left. And then I need to do turtle equip left again, because this is where I'm testing just unequip and then equip again. Actually, just to make sure, I'm just gonna make it sleep for half a second. And then it's that, and then we do test. No, okay. So you do have to config. Wait, doesn't he say the same thing? Get configuration. No, configuration. Wait. So it does work. I do only need to equip it once. Or wrap it once. I just couldn't spell configuration for some reason. Okay. So that means I can just do at the start. Well, I can do it at the start because I don't think that. But if I do it as early as possible, just like equip this one and bind it, wrap it, and then I can do the same thing with the magnet. What if I equip something else? Actually, would that make things different? Go outside again and test. Because I'm thinking maybe it saves it until you actually equip something else. And not just unequip it. Where is it? The magnet is right there. That is slot 15. So then I just say turtle select slot 15 instead. Oops, that's the wrong button. Test 15. Do test. It didn't crash. What if I just do print all of this to make sure? I don't think it will actually print anything readable. Yeah, exactly. It's just table. But that is still something. So that's good. What if I decide to say magnet peripheral wrap left and then actually wrap something else? It still works. It still works. So I just have to wrap them once. And then I can just use them. I mean, when they're still equipped, but that is actually very helpful. I don't need to wrap them every single time. And just, I want to just make a comment here that clearly says like, start of code. Because everything before this will just be called from this. Except like the first value things. But that's, I think that has to be there. I could put everything in another file. And if I expand this, I probably will. But I just wanted the clear indication of like, where does it start, and just a little bit easier to find it. So then I know that it should go here to equip peripheral left, and that should be weak core. Wait, if it's already equipped on the right side, I mean, it shouldn't be. But what if it is? What if it is? I also realized I could do something that resets the turtle if it is in the wrong position. Like if I turn it off at the bad time. Like if it crashes or something, or if it's harvesting, then should get its location and try to move to its original location. But I can do that later. This thing should go, let's see, weak core. Then I can say core equals peripheral wrap left. There we go. And then, wait. Does this? Yeah, it's equipped. I feel like if I send this, okay, I can send an error message or something out from this function. That should work. Or not an error message, but just like where it, what's it called? Where it's, what, where it got equipped to, basically. So if I just make a result, local result, I think. Do I have to? I don't know if I have to make a local. I don't think I have to give it anything either. So let's result equals right. But then this equip has to wait. Found slot. Find peripheral. Oh, I can't. That's wrong button. Find peripheral. Where is that? It's here. It will return. Oh no! So find peripheral just finds it inside the turtle, right? It doesn't check if it is I have an if it's equipped function right down here. I am dumb. And it does not tell if it's on the right side or the left side. However, because both the string right and left is true, what I just could do is do this and then return left and then do else if. I think that's one word in Lua. Yeah, it is. I've done that down there. And down here, and just say right. Because then I get the answer if it's right or left. And this function will just care, like, is it right or left? Yeah. Or false for none. And then I can I save it in a value inside of here? I know I can do that in C++. I'm not sure about Lua. Just to get as few errors as possible, I'm just gonna return is equipped like so. And of course, afterwards. No, I'm not going to return anything right here. I'm just going to set the result to be is equipped because, and it won't ever be false from the is equipped function because it already checks here if it's not false, basically. And then here, result equals, I could set it to false, but no, I'm just going to set it to error. And then I have to do the same thing in the other one, of course. Oh, I almost forgot to actually return it. Return result. There we go. So local result there. Result left. Left. Actually, wait. Could I not just return is equipped afterwards? I could do that. I could do that. It will check it like instead of sometimes checking it twice, it will more than not check it for twice. So I'm gonna do it this way. There, and then the return result. And now I can check here. Wait, because it's just left and right, I can actually just put this inside of here. No, wait, if it returns an error, then I can't. So, if it's an error, it's gonna be an error anyways, and this is at the start of the code, so the turtle won't have gone anywhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this and that, and then magnet, magnet. Magnet is spelled with a T and not an R at the end. Just in case someone forgot, because I did. And now because both of those are wrapped, they're gonna stay wrapped just automatically, which is kind of cool. Even however much I just switch them around. Let's test that. And I would like to, or let's just test that I haven't made anything completely wrong. And instead of actually doing all the breaking and stuff, I'm gonna do this. Oh, look at that. I already got something wrong. So, 108, if then, oh yeah, right, parentheses. There we go. Farm again. Good, good. I mean, it hasn't crashed yet. It also isn't changing any items, but that is as it should. Nice. Nice. Now let's see, basic, and let's finish this part now. Because now I just have these like core and magnet. They're just global and they just work. So that is really nice. So let's see, before it digs and wait, no. First it has to dig and go forward. And then it has to turn right. And then use the core to right click. I'm not sure if it has to use nothing for that or if it has to use something, like holding something. I don't know. We'll see. But then it has to switch to the magnet and suck it up. Okay. Right. Let's see. First, it digs and moves forward. Then we do turtle right. No. Turn right. Turtle turn right. And we do core dot. I don't remember the thing. Turtle dot equip left. Wait, before that, turtle dot select. Turtle dot select. I think it's 15. There we go. Nice. And just core peripheral wrap left. Then core charge collect items, dig block, feed cell, get configuration, fuel level, max fuel level, name, duration, cooldown, look at entity, place block, scan items. I think it's use. Yeah, use on block. There we go. Core dot use on block. I don't think it has to have anything. False pass. Yeah. So turn right, use on block. Then it has to equip. Not sure if I'm gonna equip right or left. Does it matter? Probably not. Equip peripheral left. Magnet, because I have to switch between all of them anyways. Don't think it matters too much. I think it magnetize. 8, I believe. Would be turtle turn left, and then it would again dig move forward and all of that. But before this use on block, it needs to do the weak core. And that kind of means I don't have to equip it right there, because it's always going to do it when it needs to. And then when I go back, because I haven't ever changed the right one, it should be fine, I think. Let's see. Weak core is already, yeah. It is not harvesting. It is not harvesting at all. I know it can harvest the chili using the weak core. No idea why it doesn't. Because it... Oops, wait. Does it need to do it... like wait for a little while it's doing it, maybe? That could be a reason. Because right now it's just swapping back and forward instantly. You know, while it's doing that... Oop, that was not what I thought I was pressing. But while it's doing that, I'm just gonna make the the drop-off function. Then I can basically this. I wanted this for loop because this first tool basically reserves the 2 last slots. So, and if I want to add more tools and equip things, then I can just make it bigger. But I just need to do turtle select I and then turtle dot drop. I think it's just turtle dot drop. It's not gonna do anything while it is running. Yeah, good. But when it comes back, because I believe that the weak core has a function that is like is doing an action or something like that. So if I could just check that, then it would actually just work. kind of. Because if I just check and make sure that, okay, it's trying to do something, so let's not switch the entire thing. There we go. Oh, lightning, neat. So, what did I just say I was gonna do? Right. Do Lua turtle dot equip left. Can I just say 15 in here? No. Of course not. Invalid up, not a valid upgrade. Yeah, no, so I think it just ignored that. So if I do turtle dot select 15. There we go. And then core equals peripheral wrap left. Then we have core collect items, collect specific items, dig block feed, so get configuration, get fuel consumption, get fuel level, get max fuel level, get name, get operation cooldown. There it is. Wait, is it operation cooldown? Face block, scan items, use on block, charge turtle, collect items, collect specific items. Dude. Yes, I think it is get operation cooldown. String expected. Kinda. Is it okay? I have to look up that function because that is not. That's not at all what I expected. Okay, let's look that up. Let's see. Wait, which mod is this? Don't remember. Weak. Here it is. It's advanced peripherals. Peripherals. Oops, no. Those peripherals weak automata core. Weak automata, maybe. Weak automata core. What was the get operation cooldown? Why is it not? Why does it not say the function? Get you some block. Wait. get use on block. And maybe maybe it's just this. There we go. Okay. I think I have an outdated or updated thing. Anyways, that function, that seemed to work because I got a number. So I'm guessing I could do a loop to check when that is not 0, basically. So where was it? Use on block here. While while core get operation down. Was it use on block? Yeah. Use on block. While that is big, no, that's smaller, bigger than 0, do absolutely nothing. Then it will basically wait until it can do. Wait. Yeah. It will wait until the cooldown is done, and then it's gonna do the other thing. Let's test it. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Did I save it? Yes, I did. Let's see. Will it now? No. Wait. Wait. What? I mean, it's definitely waiting. But it didn't harvest it. What? Why did it not harvest? There might be a cooldown after doing. This takes so long. So long. So get operation cooldown. Get configuration, look at block. Oh wait, look at block. Can give me a bunch of information. Can that maybe give information about the pan? Actually, let me try something. Because I kind of wanted to do all the code to see if it happens to do anything. And let's see, this turns left. Then we do Lua. Table contain. Core. Peripheral. Wrap. Right. Then do core dot look at block. It gives me just a name and tags, no NBT data. Okay. Wait, could this maybe give me enough information of seeds? Could it? Maybe. And can I look at a block that's like up? Bad argument. Map expected? What do you mean map? I'm definitely not looking at the same version. As I have, but I think it is. Wait, what version of this mod do I have? I have to find it. But maybe if I just test this fuel, consume fuel, get suck cooldown. No, get use some block cooldown. Do I just have a lot older version? What's going on? Which mod was it? Advanced peripherals. Advanced peripherals. I click here. It is 0.7. Yeah. So the thing I'm looking at should be the same. I should have the same documentation for the same thing, for the same version that I have. So why is giving different things? Wonder if I can look at the things. I could probably maybe open a code for it to look at it, but I scan items. What's that? Not code. Core scan items. Is that just the? Was that things in there? I don't know. I have no idea about anything anymore. Feed soul, no. Charge turtle. It's even the version that it added. Wait, no. I could actually go back a few versions, maybe. I mean, it's kind of the right version, but also not at all. Do I even have the... or the... get, use... No, I don't have that. I have the get cooldown. Not even the get cooldown. Get fuel consumption rate, get fuel level, get max fuel level, name, operation cooldown. That's right. Configuration. So, But use on block, false pass. I know that this item can be used on a block. And that works. Can I... Okay, so with nothing, it will also work. Hmm. Ah, to you too. Um, okay. I can't move my mouse a lot because my keyboard is in the way. That's why I'm just like moving so little at a time. Um, wait, what happened? Oh, right, it's still just like doing its thing super slowly because it's waiting for the cooldown. But I don't understand, like, how... No, I'm going to terminate that and just move it back. That is taking way too long. That goes there, and that goes there. I don't understand. I don't. Like, why? It should just work. But that, okay. If I do who and then the core peripheral ra left again and then core use on block. Okay, so now it worked. Why did it work now? And then it was instant. Maybe I have to... Oh, wait. Did I unsync them now because they're... Oh no. I unsynced it from the thing. I can fix that though. And just press this button and everything starts working again? No, of course not. Why would it work? Okay, that is not at all what I wanted. Let me just fix or just go. Ah, I'll be right back. I think I fixed everything now. Yeah, there we go. So apparently don't turn off or break a turtle or computer that you have connected. Because then everything will break, apparently. And if you have sensitive files on open on uh, um, VS Code, then they can be revealed. Luckily, I didn't have any, so that's good. So, what was the plan? Right, here. The get operation cooldown. It still might be needed, I'm not really sure. So, I'm gonna move that. And what was the other thing that I was trying to do or trying to fix? It was right, trying to make that actually do what I wanted it to. So let's make it turn again. Can you say go forward? Right. Then go. No, that should be right. Right. And then forward, forward, right. Here we go. And okay, now it grew up right there anyways. But let's see. Is the core? Yeah, the core is equipped right there. So I want to do not leeway again. Core dot nope. Core equals peripheral wrap left, and we do core dot. Wait, no, let's yeah, let's use unblock. Good. And now turtle dot select. I think the magnet was on 16 this time. And then turtle dot equip left. I was wrong. And let's re-equip that. And go to 15. And then equip left. There we go. Magnet goes peripheral wrap. That's not minus left. What? Minus 9 even. Left and magnet. Magnetize 8. Good. And it has already grew back, which is awesome. So turtle equip left. Now, can I now just do core dot use on block? Use on block is on cooldown. There we okay. So when it switches, when it equips, it starts on cooldown. That makes sense. So now I have a solution. We still need this a little bit, but we wait basically before we use unblock. And instead of equipping it just the second before we want to use this, let's equip the weak core back on as soon as we're done with the magnet. Because then it will save a little bit of time for when it's going to use the magnet. I think that this will work. I actually do want to see. Sure, no. Core dot get. Wait, was it look at block? Look at block. I don't see that I'm getting any what's it called. I don't see that it is. What's the word I'm looking for? That I can see the stage of it, like if it is ready or not. So I probably won't see that at all. I don't think it matters right here. Anyways, so just do exit and then do right. No, wait. Go right. Oh, no, not left. Go right, forward, left, forward, and left, I think. Yeah, good. And I've saved the new farm program. So let's try it. Of course not. Of course it has to not work. Wait. Why core get operation? What? But that function work. Oh, because it's not. Wait, no. Oh yeah, no, it's not equipped. There we go. Then go right, forward, left, forward, and then left, of course. Or did I save? I did save. Not sure why it equips. Oh, right, it equips all of them first. And I think it's waiting for the cooldown before it tries to use it this time. I hope so. Yeah, there we go. It worked. That's gonna take ages to do something or to harvest everything. It's gonna take so long. Because, oh my god, still hasn't done 2 of them. There it got another one. And I can't do it like on the way back or anything. Because I have the same problem. What I could do, actually, to save it a little bit of time, is to make it go each other on the way forward. Each other, is that the word? What's the word? Yeah, the first and then the third, and then is that each other? No, it's not each other. What's the English word for that? I'm just Googling. Every other. That's the words. So it could just do every other one way and then every other, the other every other on the way back. Would save a little bit of time. Maybe. That is crazy how long time that actually take. Can I upgrade it and make it go faster? That's a question. Could maybe work, maybe not. Because there is the husbandry core. And then there's the end automata core. There are no visual recipes for this. Because you basically have to use a turtle with the core and capture a bunch of different animals. So for the husbandry core, you need to capture the 3 cows, 3 sheep, and 3 chicken, which isn't too hard to do. But it has to be in the front of the turtle, and then you have to call the feed soul function. So it's still like it has to do it, but I don't think it actually will. I don't think it will actually help. No, it can just like capture animals and stuff. The end automata is harder because you have to do it the same way you have to capture 10 Endermen. It's not going to be easy. But then it can teleport, which is kind of nice. But it won't help. But then there are these overpowered cores that is used with another star, but the problem is they can break. They're very fragile, and when they break, they just disappear. So it's not like getting a new one easily. So if I'm gonna use these, I have to have an automatic nether farm, which isn't impossible. But I also need automatic gas tiers, which also isn't impossible, but it's not the easiest bits, and I actually don't think it. Let's see, overpowered automata. This turtle will overpower. This upgrade has all the abilities of the original. This automata will not use any item durability. However, there's a small chance the automata operation will just break forever. The upgrade is broken, it can't be used again. Yeah. And it says nothing about like using what's it called? Of any other cooldowns or anything. So yeah, this is just gonna be really, really slow. But maybe that's good because then maybe it can run just all the time. Maybe. But I kind of also wanted to just need to do the things it will actually need to do. So basically, if I don't have enough of one item, I just wanted to go, what's it called? I just wanted to go and harvest the things that I actually need. Basically. Oops. It is so slow. What if I had two? If it had two of them, then it would have two separate cooldowns. But I would still need to switch one of them out for the hoe. Actually, maybe not. Wait. Can I... Instead of switching out the core, what if I would switch out the hoe? Because maybe the cooldown is so much longer just because I'm switching out it instead. That might be a reason. It's going to take so long for... Because it has to do that twice again. So, let's see if I can... because a hoe could just be instantly equipped and then dig. That's not hard. And the same with a magnet. Because I have had zero problems with a magnet. Well, except when I first tried to use it and I didn't realize that it needed a number. But that's beside the point. So, I'm gonna equip the hoe at the start there. And then I'm gonna equip this on the right. And I don't need to equip the core anywhere. I don't think. because it's yeah, I don't need this function at all. Start by equipping the hoe. Actually, I don't even need to equip the hoe here either then. Let's see, I equip the core on the left and then the hoe and magnet on the right. Yes, it starts with weak core on the left, then hoe, then it right clicks, it switches to magnet, and then turns around and switches to the hoe, and then it right clicks. Yeah, I think that will work. Assuming that it actually helps, like, yeah, assuming that this actually helps somehow. I'm not sure if I can just terminate it and then move it back. I should have made it go back function, actually. I should maybe do that already. Because, like, why not? I will need a go back function at some point anyways. So, yeah. And currently currently it's just moving in like one straight line. But I could just change it a little bit. I think I also would need it in more. I can just extract it if I need it later. Oh my god, you're so slow! So slow. I also wonder if it is. I don't think so, but if it also would like reset the cooldown if I would switch out the other equipped item, then I think I could use the core with the whole item inside of the turtle to just break things. That would use the durability of the hoe, but could still work if that is the case. Because then I don't need to re-equip and such. But it takes so long. So long. Let's see. With the go back command, or go back function rather. Let's see. All of these are that. I think here would kind of make sense to have it. So I have a name for the starting coordinates, right? So go back to start, basically. Or should I have a go to? No. Not a capital G. Go back to start function. And then I don't need any parameter or anything because I just have the things that I need. So let's see. The first thing for it to go back. Can it stop being so slow? It's so annoying. It needs to go. Oops. Okay. First, I think if it would just go up one step, would be kind of nice. Because then it could go. It wouldn't destroy anything. So if I tell it to, let's see, if, oh right, it has to first equip the right thing, and then it has to re-equip the old thing. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that it equips the right thing first. So equip, that's not how equip is spelled. Equip peripheral left. It should be wireless modem. There we go. And then if GPS dot get, no wait, what are GPS dot locate, right? I lost the function. There it is. X, Y, and Z. GPS dot locate. And then I'm going to check if Y is equal to, is it starting location? I still completely forgot. Starting chords. Starting chords dot Y. Because I did give it X, Y, and Z, right? Because otherwise, yeah, good. And I lost where I was typing again. There it is. Wait, now this... No. Well, why can I collapse the functions only somewhere? Would like... Can I... No? I don't know what's going on. Wait, if it is the same, because it's only going to be the same or one above. So if it is the same, then I want the turtle. That's not how I spell turtle. Turtle dot up. This is gonna be so ugly, I feel like. But if it's on the same, then it's gonna go up once. Then if the x is higher or lower, if the x is lower, then it's gonna try to increase the x, but it doesn't know which direction it's looking at. Does it? No. I don't think there is a function of telling which direction it is looking at, which would be kind of useful to have. Oops, that's the wrong button. But how can I then figure out which direction it's looking at? I mean, I could move it in a direction and then get its new location, and then it knows what direction it's looking at. I think that's the easiest way for now. I could do another way, maybe. No, I was going to say I could look for what block is next to it, but no, it could be on either side of the block and even underneath it. And then it has to move anyways to see where it's going. So, and I'm going to assume that it can't, or rather, it cannot go. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. I lost all train of thoughts completely. But I think I need to make a check that it's has gone to. Oh wait. What if I just make? Oh wait, I have a key that's stuck. There we go. Okay. What if it just guesses one direction and then realize, oh wait, I'm further away, then could just turn around. That could probably work. I think that's the easier way to do it, actually. Yeah, because then it just goes maybe closer. And then if nothing changes, then it has to check again. This is so annoying. I thought this would be a much simpler function to write, just like, hey, move closer. But no, it has to rotate and know which direction it's looking and everything. Let's try to I'm thinking if I want a variable that keeps the direction it's looking in, I could actually do that. And then I could also store it in a separate file. So basically each time it rotates, it saves the new direction, which could work. There's a small chance that if the game turns off or if I leave the turtle at the wrong point, it will basically just not save, and then everything would be screwed up. And then I would still have to make a bunch of checks of which direction is it. And those errors I think could be harder to fix than just have a function to say like, hey, which direction are you checking in? And then if I have another turtle that uses the same code, I guess I have to just make separate code, because if that turtle could be trapped in a 1x1 thing that it had to, I'm thinking way too much. Let's try to make this simpler instead. So yeah, this, if it's in the same coordinates, then it's going to go up one, so it can move a little bit clearer. Then Actually, if this happens, I'm just gonna say that y equals y plus 1. I could just call the locate function again, but it's gonna be the same result. So I wanted to go back to starting coordinates. So that means if starting coordinates dot x, wait, which direction is what? Don't remember where I can see. Facing south, and that's positive z. Okay. And now it has returned. Good. So positive z is which should be going. Yeah, positive z, not negative z. So it should. Let's do z first, because then it moves along everything where it has gone. And because it is on the second level, I can make sure just to break all the blocks. It should not be in here or in here, so I don't need to think about the scarecrow. So every step it takes in a negative z direction, positive z direction, it should just break blocks. But wait, I was also doing another thing just before this, so I'm just gonna comment out all of that because I wanted to try this to see if it to see if I don't switch out the core that I need to right click all the things with, can I, or is it quicker for it to then harvest? Because now it should switch out the hoe instead of the core. I'm assuming the first one is still very slow. Because why not? Now it switched out the magnet. Why does it crash on magnetize now? It shouldn't crash on magnetize. It didn't before. Why did it now? Oh, wait. Is it because... Oh. Okay. So I think it is because I equipped it on the left at the start here. Yeah. I think because I equipped it on the left and wrapped it on the left, then that did not work. So I'm equipping it on the right and I'm going to equip, no, not equip left, equip peripheral left, just the hoe, not hoe. So it just continues because I believe, do I need to auto equip the hoe? I don't think I do actually. Let's reset it. Forward, left, forward, forward, left. And now we core was equipped. And now, in like 1 year, oh God, it is so wonderful. I love it. Absolutely. Okay, now it should be equipped with a magnet on the right. So that should just work. And now, maybe go faster. No, okay, that did not work at all. It is just as slow. Even though I'm not equipping it, and it won't work if I have two. Maybe that was a little bit faster. Or I am imagining things. That is also very much a possibility. Uh, uh, so let's try to go back to this thing. So if said has a lower, not equals, no. If it is, okay, that key is a little bit broken. If the turtle set position is lower, then it needs to go forward as long as there isn't anything there. Because if it is something there, or it realizes it's going in the wrong direction, I feel like this should be so much easier. Actually, I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's 11 o'clock, so I should probably go and eat dinner, and probably stop the streaming for tonight. But I will stream again. I should comment out that so it isn't destroyed. But I'm gonna stream again on it's Sunday today. Thursday, together with Isaac Taters, and we will hopefully start building an airship with Create Aeronautics. So that will be, yeah, that will be on what did I say? Thursday, yeah. And hopefully, at least hopefully, because we had a little bit of a problem for his with his mods. They just didn't want to work at all. It was kind of rude of it to just be like, nah, I don't want to work at all. So it was, yeah, I tried to look in at it, and it was some mod that's just didn't work like at all. But it will hopefully work until Thursday. And it will be 18 o'clock in Central European time. 18? No, 19. I'm lying. Wait, is there time difference, time zone? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go to end screen and try find someone to raid. And thank you very much for the company. It has been wonderful, and I hope I can fix this. I'm gonna do. I might test a few things when I'm offline to see if I can make this turtle a little bit faster, because this takes forever. Anyway, thanks. Goodbye.